with only 2 races left of the season, and the point standings look over like this. The colors are not correct. Don't worry, I'll fix it. We have a very narrow 6-point gap between the top. Only 4 marbles can get the championship, and Mellow Yellow needs to get a 2nd place in the standings and qualifying at least, and get 2 victories, or 2 3rd place qualifyings, or the O'Rangers and Pacers to get 0 points basically. So yeah, I did some math on the calculator. 123 minus 46. That will determine who can get podiums. But let's get. Give me a second. Technical difficulties. This standings championship is going to be a very tight. Savage Speeders, even though getting a nice 5th place position last race is not enough to pass the Raspberry Racers, which is going to host the final race of the season at this track. And we're here for the final race for this penultimate race of the season. We're at Quack track. Yep, it's a pretty infamous name, but it's fun. When I said infamous, it's really lazy, but yeah. This will be the penultimate race at the course. Thunderbolts is struggling to finish this track, even though I didn't even start the race yet. So, what's going on, Thunderbolts? I guess this is why you're in 19th place in the position so far, I guess. Anyways, races has begun and we're rolling for the penultimate race of the season, and immediately the Raspberry Racers has taken a decent lead, but rounding the first turn is a struggle. As we're looking at the tracks, the Savage Speeders jumps up to 4th. O'Rangers and Hazers are big marbles to look out for, so as Mellow Yellow, which can still win the championship. If Mellow Yellow can sneakily get up there, Mellow Yellow can win. Marbles are racing around but here comes the drop and entering the final section at the Ulysses section. Rounding the final turn, and Savage Speeders will have a decent lead. Thunderbolts, which is 19th in the standings and cannot get any good positions, has taken 2nd place. And Jungle Jumpers, one of the worst teams out there, has taken it. Team O'Rangers and Hazers, 2 marbles that are trying to beat each other, are coming around this turn. These barriers up here are definitely going to be an issue that I have to fix. Savage Speeders rounding the final turn before the drop and enters it. Massive speed rounding the final turn. Slow little bit, but rounding the final turn and will get pole. Savage Speeders will get pole position. Team Momo, Thunderbolts and Team Momo, yup. Jungle Jumpers, sorry, it's Jungle Jumpers, not Team Momo. But this is definitely going to be an issue. While we wait for the other marbles to finish, we're going to update these to 40. I know no tracks have 40 as their barrier speed, but this track is different. It's very slow. Not trying to offend the Green Ducks. That makes it more fun, but it's just very slow and very grindy for these tracks. This is not even 30, by the way. This is 20. You betcha that I'm gonna update this track. Anyways, as I'm doing this part of the track is fine. As I'm doing this will be the penultimate race. So you better get ready because this is gonna be a tight one. And we're off. 9 laps, and already Crazy Cat's Eyes has taken the lead briefly, but Oceanics has it. Savage Speeders is there, Raspberry Racers, O'Rangers, all trying to fight for the championship. When I said championship, I meant just finish strong and not weak. Very close race for some marbles, and here comes the Limers. Massive battles. Oceanics has a decent lead. I guess that's what happened on their penultimate race of. Very close races. Marbles are getting stuck in the Ulysses, mainly to note is the Crazy Cat's Eyes. Rounding the final turn, and we're entering lap 2. Limers and Oceanics and Jumbo Jumpers are the leaders. Savage Speeders and Raspberry Racers are there. Savage Speeders go slow, and that lets the Limers go around, but hits the outside and loses some speed. Oceanics has a decent run as we're going into the next lap. Savage Speeders is there, rounding, entering lap 3 of 9. Oceanics comes in a little bit slow. Here comes the Jungle Jumpers around the outside. Briefly had the lead. Coming around the inside and already moving into lap 3. Oceanics coming around. A little bit slow exiting. Here comes the Raspberry Racers. Big close race is coming in around the turn. Oceanics comes in and we're entering the next lap. Rounding, and here comes the Jungle Jumpers, which takes the lead briefly. It's a very close race, and there goes. Oceanics lost 2 positions. We're entering the 4th lap. Coming around, 4th lap, and we're off. Oceanics dropped many positions. Savage Speeders is losing so many positions as well. This battle for the lead is now with the Jungle Jumpers leading and being the new Oceanics of the track. Jungle Jumpers entering lap 5, rounding the best turn and races across. Team Primary is struggling around this turn as we're entering lap 5. We're on lap 5, and here comes Balls of Chaos. Goes the last place marble in the standings. Is racing with one of the worst teams out there in the virtual circuit as well. Jungle Jumpers. And entering into lap 6, we're on Jungle Jumpers. Might be lapping Team Primary, and there it goes. Team Primary is officially lapped. Team Primary tries to fight back, though, and is fighting with the Jungle Jumpers. But Team Primary is also losing positions, and there it goes, unlapping as we're entering lap 6. Hazers in the O-Rangers are the 2 marbles you have to really look out for. But another marble you have to look out is Mellow Yellow and the Crazy Cat's Eyes. O-Rangers, I'm spectating O-Rangers. Hazers is in one bad position. So has Mellow Yellow. So I don't think they'll win the championship if this keeps up. Crazy Cat's Eyes might win it. I'm not 100% sure. If the O-Ranger scores more a good position, I think they'll win the championship guaranteed. Unless if Crazy Cat's Eyes do well, because Mellow Yellow and Hazers are definitely not doing well. As we're entering lap 7, Jungle Jumpers blasting through Quack track. It's very infamous, okay? Just ignore it. Team Primary is lapped, and that lets many marbles past it. Respecting the Crazy Cat's Eyes, another massive marble that can still win the championship, and will win if it can get many positions on lap 7. As the leaders so far, Jungle Jumpers and the Thunderbolts are the 2 leaders, but Jungle Jumpers slow to a crawl. Thunderbolts right on the tail. Rounding the turn, Thunderbolts, Jungle Jumpers, Thunderbolts passes. Second to last in the standings are still there. Spectating Crazy Cat's Eyes again. O-Rangers so far is not having a great race. With the Hazers passing them in the bad position, Crazy Cat's Eyes still could sneak up and take the championship win. Still taking the bronze is still nice though. As we're entering lap 8 of 9, 2 laps to go. Team Primary is about, if Crazy Cat's Eyes can lap Team Primary, that would be big. As we're fighting, let's see, nice pass, but Midnight Wisps passed them, which is more points. Jungle Jumpers did take the Balls of Chaos looks like has the lead now, rounding the final turn and enters the next lap and enters the final lap. White flags out. Jungle Jumpers is stuck on the banking, and that lets it slow to a crawl. Massive final lap. Tasers, O-Rangers, and Cobalts are struggling. Jungle Jumpers is in the top 3, I think. No, dropped out of it and is falling behind. Here comes many marbles, one of them being the Midnight Wisps and the Crazy Cat's Eyes, with 1 lap to go. Nice pass by the Crazy Cat's Eyes, trying to keep it. Rounding the final turn and enters the straightaway. Balls of Chaos will not win the race. Raspberry Racers even get second. Balls of Chaos third. Thunderbolts fourth. Jungle Jumpers 5th, Oceanic 6th, Crazy Cat's Eye 7th, Savage Speeders 8th, T-Momo 9th, and Midnight Wisps 10th. Crazy Cat's Eye got 7th. How many points is that? I'm just checking. 7th place is 5 points, 128 compared to 151. But remember, the team primary was lapped, so it's actually 129 to 151. I don't think that's enough. Barely enough. 155 is the maximum. Pacer still has a decent chance of winning the championship if they win the final race. Oh, this is going to be close. But many marbles got those free point from team primary, so anything can really happen on greens on the final race at the RAS, whatever I named it. It's the isn't it like Juicy Race? Yeah, the final race at Juicy Race is going to be very interesting. So far, the standing so far looks really close, as we have 1 race left at Juicy Race. This will be the most interesting race of the season, but we'll see you next time at Virtual Circuit. Other marbles like Balls of Chaos, which won the track, will also get up and passing the Thunderbolts. If Thunderbolts did poorly, which I'm pretty sure they did, I can't really think. Midnight Wisps, who were challenging the Cats for that position and the championship in general, for them. 3 marbles that still have the championship. Anything can really happen. But let's see who will win at Virtual Circuit Season 2. We'll see you next time here at Virtual Circuit. Goodbye.